guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, you are highly welcome. Please kindly click on the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you once again for stopping by. Wow, Papet Edochie, this table that you are trying to scatter, in fact you have even scattered it because the two legs that was already shaking is now shattered and will not even come back again. Look at what he wrote down in an interview when he was talking about marriages, failures, what causes marriage failure. He put himself as an example. I have never asked my wife how much she earns as a lawyer, how much she owns, or what she does with her money. Ask my children. It's my duty to pick up the bills of my family, not my wife. Any man who cannot pay his bills and take care of his family is a total failure. What does that mean? Who cannot take care of his family? Is it not your Edochie? How can your Edochie tell the daughter that he cannot pay her school fees simply because her mother earns more than him? How did your Edochie know that May earns more than him if he's not stalking her, if he's not taking record of everything that she's doing? I wonder where this failure of a thing is coming from. Your father wasn't like this. He said we should ask his children, meaning that he was the one that trained his family. I'm not saying that Josephine Edochie was not doing anything with her money. Probably, women are helpmates. Women are not the head of the family. We are the neck. We actually assist the man. She does maybe one or two small things, but the man is trying to tell us that he doesn't look at the wife's income. He doesn't even know how much she earns, which is actually a good thing, and that is how a responsible home is supposed to be. Not the era of, oh, my wife will do everything, while you as a man, you will not be foolish. To be honest with you, I feel that May enabled Yul Edochie in so many ways. In the aspect of her doing a lot and not making Yul Edochie lazy. I think assisting so many things in Yul Edochie, but she wasn't doing it because she wanted to do it. She was doing it because she wanted to keep her home. She tried everything humanly possible to keep her home. She was a virtuous woman. She quit her job just to stay with her children. She pushed Yul Edochie into being a celebrity, which he is, yes now. And then also she still helped him maintain his social media account to make him package. In fact, what she did was a whole package. She was Yul Edochie's manager, and that was why we saw Yul Edochie as a saint. We saw Yul Edochie as a perfect gentleman. I know quite a number of people who has tapped into Yul Edochie's marriage. Then they will say, oh, may my marriage be like that of Yul Edochie and May Edochie, because he was looking like an example, not knowing that it was May that was packaging all these things. May was using her money to finance the home. Okay, now you guys are no more together. What is your responsibility? You have failed as a father if you cannot provide for your family. You have failed as a father if you cannot provide for your children. You have failed as a father if you cannot provide for the well-being, if you cannot protect them, if you cannot be at the forefront. If you have failed as a father, as a husband, as everything, if you depend on a woman for everything, and not only are you depending on a woman, you are busy making mouth with it. How can you be dragging property with a woman that built the house? That is Yul Edochie for you. How can you be dragging a property with a woman that knows that she's the one that owns the money, with another woman who is not capable of taking care of anything? Okay, Judy Austin, can I ask a question? Yul Edochie, aren't you providing for Judy Austin and her children, and even the ones that you did not give birth to? Why are you providing for them, and then you forfeit your own family, your own flesh and blood, simply because their mother earns more than you? Is it a crime to earn more than you? Why can't you work hard for you to earn the same? This was how you did that. Life larger bear had to drop you because of your inconsistency, because of the way you have done things. I am just glad that everybody is seeing the truth. So, Pet Edochie, thank you very much for telling us that any man, in bracket, in quote, in hyphen, in big letter words, capital letter for that matter, any man who cannot pay his bills and take care of his family is a total failure. And yet your son, Yul Edochie, is busy dancing all over social media, claiming to be Odogu. How can you not take care of your own family? Then who are you? Sign the divorce paper. Let May go. You still want to cage May because you feel that maybe someday you might be able to penetrate her, and the money that she has been making. All these things boils down to the money that May is making. Yul Edochie is busy counting her trip to Vietnam. Yul Edochie is counting her trip to China, counting her products, how many products she has, how much she's selling, how many trade fairs that she has gone to, the brand that she's working with, how much they are paying her, the influencer work that she's doing, how much they are paying her, the advert that she's doing. But May has never for one day asked Yul Edochie or even looked at his money or even being jealous of his money. You can't pay your children's bill. You can't even pay your bill as a father, as the head of the home. But yet, your wife, May, is doing that. And instead of you to applaud her, you are busy doing what? Trying to pull her down. What sort of a man are you? You are a very wicked man. You are a failure. Your father has called you a failure. Any man that cannot take care of his family is what? Is automatically a failure. And that is on its period. There is no two ways about it. There is no double crossing about it. I like the fact that people are beginning to see the truth. People are beginning to speak, not in a hypocritical way, but the facts. Yes, especially in Igbo land. A man is the head of the home. A man's duty is to provide. A man's duty is to take care of the family. A man's duty is to do the needful, not tear down the family. But Yul Edochie, your own case is different. I'm happy that you grew up in a home whereby your father was the head of the house. Your father was not the neck. It was not your mother that trained you. It was your father. He said he never looked at his wife's money, despite the fact that she was making a decent money. If come to even think of it, I think the mother said that is Josephine Edochie was even any more than Pet Edochie then, because you know now Nollywood then now people don't begin get money for Nollywood. Those days Nollywood there was no money inside, it just the fame that was there, but the money wasn't really there. They were paying them peanuts, but as even the peanut that they were paying Pet Edochie, he was still taking care of his family, never asking his wife who was any more than him, never even looking at the wife's money, never looking at what she's doing with her money. Oh, you are a mother, you are still our children, you are any more than us, you are any more than me, you are supposed to contribute. But he never did that, and he said that we should ask his children, and if you ask any of his children, they will still tell you the same, that their father is the patriarch of the house, and that is why his respect is still there. That is what Yul Edochie wanted to turn May into. He wanted to still be the head of the house, but when it comes to bill, he didn't want to be any part of it. When it comes to him releasing money, he didn't want to be any part of it. He wanted Queen May to be using her money, and then he will not be using his own money to be chasing after women, going from one hotel to another, lying up and down, bragging up and down, just trying to look so perfect. I'm just glad that all this thing happened, because almost the prayer point where people they pray for, you have to look inwardly and know that not everything that you see on social media is real. Who will tell us in this world that Yul Edochie is a deadbeat father? Yul Edochie wasn't even really taking care of his children the way he was supposed to be. It's been May all this while. Who will even tell us that it has been May running the house 247? We wouldn't even know all these things if not for the fact that Judy Austin came into Yul Edochie's life and wanted to outshine everybody. And at the end of the day, she took a deep fall, and that fall is what is still affecting her now. I can tell you for sure that Yul Edochie is in regret, and the father has called him a failure. If he cannot take care of his family, if he cannot food the bill, if he cannot do anything, he is a typical failure, and that is how it is going to be. Okay guys, this is the much I can take from this topic. If you did enjoy this video, please kindly give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and also turn on your post notification so that whenever I upload any new video, you'll be among the first to watch it. Thank you very much for watching, and do have a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.